I'm going to demonstrate the Sanshin no kata using a Bokken. Here in the Hanbu dojo we have students that help me instruct, and once we get to the kobujutsu aspects of using classical kata like the Sanshin or the Kion Happo or things like that, each instructor kind of teaches these a little bit different. So if you guys are training with Northcutt and his group down in Missouri, or maybe you're training with Mr. Byer and his group in Wichita, or maybe if you're with the Becks and they're in Canada, or if you're here with me, the Hanbu with Chafin and Dupree, then all of us, even here, we kind of have a different way of doing it. And for me personally, I'll even show different ways of doing these kata on a different day. The idea in training in these sections of how to use a specific weapon with the Sanshin, or how to use a specific weapon using the Kion Happo and things like that. It's not to teach kata or a specific form. It's to teach you how to use improvised techniques or improvised weapons towards something you already know. I'm sure you guys have seen, if you know one thing, it should be 10,000 things, right? I think that's a quote from Miyamoto Musashi. That's the whole idea. When you guys get into a fight, every fight is a hinka. Every fight will be a hinka from the Hanbu or from the dojo. It will never be fixed. So you have to have the ability to think, if I have something, how can I apply what I have to fit in the situation that I'm in? So that's what this is going to be. So I'm going to show the techniques of using a Bokken and with the Sanshin strategy, and again that would be the Sanshin strategies. When we do hinkas and variations, it does need to fit inside the traditions that we have. So when we're using a Bokken, then I want to use Eshin Ryu Iai Jitsu strategies and principles and philosophies to fit into the movement. That way you guys can still stay within the idea of the training of the Budoryukai, not just pulling some rabbit out of the hat. Okay, so here's a quick look at using a Bokken when training at the 5th kyu, right? The 5th kyu in the Budoryukai, when you guys are working on green belt and with the Sanshin strategies. So over here, Chi no kata, right? Or earth form, earth technique. Stepping back, blocking. Here, moving into Morote Ski. Kochiburi, Noto. And again, Chi no kata with a Bokken. Gedan Uke, Morote Ski, Kochiburi, Noto. Sui no kata from Shizen. Stepping back, Ukenagashi, Keisagiri, Kochiburi, and then Noto. From here, from Shizen, Ukenagashi, Keisagiri, Kochiburi, and then Noto. Kano kata, that's just using quick draw or Iai, dropping into a low kibadachi. So from here, I'm looking straight ahead, an attack is coming here. Kano kata, you just drop down and make your cut. From here, I'm here, the attack is coming in, Kano kata. Funo kata, I'm in Chudan Kamai, the opponent is also in Chudan no Kamai, their blade is on the left side of my blade, right? From here, put pressure, push their blade, and then swing it out as you step in with Kiriage. So, Funo kata, Kochiburi, Noto. From here, Funo kata, Kochiburi, Noto. Kuno kata, they grab the sword, they grab it under the suka. You're going to counter grab, turn it over on the wrist, throw a snap kick to back them up, draw the weapon, and cut down with keisagiri across the neck. Kuno kata. Here, Kuno kata. Kochiburi, and Noto. Got it? All right, guys, go play.